Mahlzeit, herzlich willkommen beim Ride Review Videomagazin. Wir sind auf der IAAPA Expo Europe 2023 und am Stand von Triotech. Und wenn ihr wissen wollt, was Triotech so das letzte Jahr alles getrieben hat und was die ganzen Modelle hier überhaupt für eine Bedeutung haben, dann bleibt einfach dran und schaut euch an, was der Herr zu sagen hat. So, hello there. We are now at the booth of Triotech. So, maybe you introduce yourself and say where we're at, what are you doing in the company, and yeah.
Yes, my name is Yannick Gem. I'm Vice President Sales and Marketing. So I've been with the company for 2 years now. And we're creators of fun.
So what would you say, what did you create since like the last IAAPA Expo Europe? What were the projects you finished, where, and what can you tell us about the last year of Triotech?
From last year, yes, we've had some fantastic opening. Probably the first one being at Lotte World, the PUBG experience. So it's our brand new walkthrough that we've created. So a 13-minute experience that you stage every 3.5 minutes. So 16 people at a time come in, but they have a 13-minute experience. So very cool concept, very great IP. The reviews are fantastic, and Lotte World, I mean, it's a fantastic place to open up. So we had that one. The second one we opened a month afterwards was Champy-Folie in France, where we had the pleasure to host you guys. So a very cool dark ride, very compact, very effective, and very affordable. So looking to open up some new projects with this one, new rooms, new areas where we haven't been before. And last week we had the pleasure to open Lagoon Park in Utah, USA. A fantastic interactive dark coaster. 7 years in the making. I mean, COVID, tons of troubles, but it's been a blast for a week. So interactive dark coaster, I mean, an actual roller coaster with our friends from Art Engineering. Beautiful content that we've created over there. Groups of 8 in a cart of 4. So you're always front row into the action with some cool technologies. We have a patented gun that we've created on the lap bar that secures when you're riding, but that frees up when you're in the interactive media-based side of the attraction, so people can enjoy, get scores, shoot. And the beauty, there's 2 endings. So there's a drop that you get at the end, or there's a slide with 3 different alternative endings. So overall, you can do this 6 times and you will never have the same experience.
Yeah.
So very proud of this, very excited. We're looking at creating some new experiences along those ways where people will do it again and again and again without having the same experience. So, yeah, in a nutshell, that's some of the projects we worked on the last year at Triotech.
Well, congratulations to that one, the last one, because yes. I think that's pretty unique for you as well.
Yes.
So, looking forward to the next ones.
Yes, and I'm looking forward to try it myself as well.
Yeah.
So yes, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So could you tell us something to these models that you have here? Oh, so there are so many.
Yes.
So maybe you just explain some words to every of them.
Yeah, so the challenge we have is that every time we try to talk about our experiences and we don't have it, it's very difficult. So since we acquired our team in France, we used to go in their office and they always had those little models, but they were just creating them for fun. So we decided to start creating them in order to explain to people what we are doing. So maybe we can come here. So the walkthrough experience I was talking about before for PUBG is a combination of things that we do. So, and it's very difficult to explain. Sorry, guys. But if I do a little bit of room, so you have your queue lines here. Yeah. Okay? And I want to create a story. So, but if I leave from wherever I am, I need to bring you into another world. So we have sort of a spaceship, an elevator, a submarine, call it the way you want to, but that's where we bring you from where we are and then we start to bring you into the next evolution of the story that we have. So this transports you into another world, and then we can play with all types of experience that we have. So one of the main one that we have is what we call the training facility. So projection mapping on a massive wall. This one is 60 feet by 24 feet. Sorry, I don't know in meter. I would guess okay. Probably 20 by 8 meters, something like that. All in 3D. So we project to it and we train people how to defend themselves or how to collect something. So we have a targeting device, we have objects on the wall, and we have medias that we can change in order to create the middle section where we train people. Into every section you have a walkway that brings you to the other one, which is fully teamed. You can have live characters also creating part of the experience or not. And then at the end we can have a flying theater, we can have a dark ride, or what we did at the end of PUBG, we had a military vehicle opened on both sides, 8 people on each side with 2 screens, and then you get bombarded by the bad guys, and then you have to defend yourself in order to exit the dangerous zone you're at. So we bring 16 people on a journey. They interact with the gun in order to defend themselves, and then we escape. And then every good attraction that we create has a competitive edge. So we have the storyboard at the end. We can see who's the winner and who's the second runner, and then who needs help. So everybody's having fun between each other, and they want to try again and do a better score. So we use those models to try to explain this situation. We've got all kinds of cool stuff where we can change the content into it. So yeah, those are very useful tools for us to help describe what we do. Yeah. And then we have others that we've actually built a small model, but with an actual motion system, so we can actually show what the full replica would look like. So this is a replica of what we have at Puy du Fou that we're opening up fairly shortly in China. So we have 7 of those locomotions, which holds 24 people each, so providing a good turnover. And then the other scale models are the same. So most of them will have movement. The Hyper-Ride over there is probably the coolest. 7 carts, that one, 5 carts, 7 screens, so a miniature dark ride. But always a tool for the people that are not that familiar with all the experience that we can showcase to them and show them what we do.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
The queue line, right?
Oh, well, this is the queue line.
Let's start with the queue line.
Let's start with the, what is that? Oh, the exit, huh?
Yeah, exactly. So that'd be the end.
Yeah.
So the queue line here.
Yeah, perfect.
And then after that, we want to go flying somewhere. Let's do a little flying.
Yeah, we can do that one.
Flying action.
We need a little way here, like here.
Well, you can really be flying.
Oh, you can be in this one.
This is too much.
Yeah.
I don't have enough money for that.
This is the big finale.
But for the show, we have a special. It's 5% at this.
Oh, really? Yeah. Great. The clowns again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then you can fall. This can fly or fall. There we can crash. Let's say we crash.
Want, yeah.
And then you go to the final planet. And you have there you go. Defend yourself.
Okay.
And of course.
And how much is it now?
All of it. Let me bring that up. Cha-ching. Oh, sorry.
It's just one wire transfer. That's it.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, that's my right.
That's your right.
Okay.
Also it's a kind of an elevator with an interactive and then an escape truck vehicle. So we're like, no, you can build anything you want. It depends on the story and the IP.
Yeah, right.
So we've had this idea of doing this little play thing. You can actually build what you want. And of course we have many other attractions, but just this exemplifies the principle that the technology and the attractions are there for the story and what you want to do, and the space and the capacity and all these variables that go into making and designing an attraction, you know. So this illustrates the point, because here you have like 8 people, but this could be 12 or 16, right?
Yeah, of course.
Anything like that, you know. At a place we have doubles, so we have 2 of these in China because they wanted more capacity. They didn't want bigger rooms because they wanted the intimacy of the experience. So there's actually a double path. So it's the same thing, but it's the same capacity on each side, the same experience, but 2 storylines, in the sense that I should say it's one story, but either you're the pirates or you're the bounty hunters.
So is it by accident, or do you get your role?
You get to pick at the beginning if you go, you know, bounty hunter or pirate, space pirates, and then you see the same story but from the other side.
That's cool.
So the good guys become the bad guys, and vice versa, depending which path you've taken. You know, so it's just an example of the flexibility. You know, it's pretty cool.